Isn't that right? We made it, all right. Had a jam session, I guess, going now. Two to be alive. That's right, we here. I know everybody wore out and tired. We pressed it and made it happen anyway. Cut it down just a little bit for me. Just a titty ditty, itty, little bit. So, talk to y'all a little bit. I know everybody wore out, tired. What would the pen be over there, Justin? Y'all spend me believe how it followed up by this? No, that's the congregation got something else going. Does you know somebody there?
No, sir. No, sir.
That's bad. So you gonna go down with the leader? Yeah, so that's terrible there. Everybody all right?
Yes, sir.
One, two, I know we drunk and tired because we've been going. They made Dave beat us down. Y'all almost had it off today, I swear. Damon made it hard. Damon said, well, I'll see you Wednesday night. I said, Wednesday? We ain't have service. He said, well, I'll be here if we have service. I said, it's tight. So it's real tight, ain't it? So we had to be here tonight. They can cut it down a little bit. Feel good, too. That half feel good. We cut it down a little bit so they don't cut the nigga rally on. All right, y'all alive?
Yes, sir.
All right, too. Well, you know, let's see who always got a word for us. Ain't that right? Even in the long one, it's still real. Why Humbert come in the door late and he talking? Humbert, you late and you talking? Ain't you just getting here? Well, he probably know his service time. Them hoes held you up today. They be choosing on it. There you go again. He said they be choosing. Where they at though? Where them hoes be at though? Everything he out right in front of the door and then somehow the hoe gotta go. I'm so confused. Anyway, that's Humbert for. We gonna get ready to sign the Kato Sarah. Ain't nothing going on new. We in America. Racism is still very much alive. Ain't that right? We're still trying to figure our way out of this place. Ain't that right? As soon as possible. For the white people that want us gone, I can't leave fast enough. You really want us gone? Just come on, break off the right check. Let me get all my weapons and get us the right check and I'll leave today. Ain't that right? When I land, I ain't taking no junk off nobody. I ain't gonna be nobody else nigga now. I been your nigga. I ain't gonna be nobody else nigga now. Well, I ain't gonna play that no more. I ain't getting hung. Ain't no more women raping. Ain't no more child kidnapping. Turn me up a little bit louder, Jay. I want to bust the ceiling out. I'll make sure this time when they catch us, next time where we land and go, listen, they say we ain't taking them, we taking prisoner. We're not gonna be nobody prisoner. That's how we gotta be. I mean, man, you can't leave this kind of stuff and go nowhere else to start over. Well, we go, ain't gonna be no second class citizen, we first class. All the way, that's the only way to start. We ain't gonna leave America and go nowhere and be nobody second class citizen talking about it better. No, sir. It's first class all the way. Ain't that right? That's just how you gotta do it. You leave here, you gotta let them know we done. Let me tell you who you have to give respect to, people don't want to, the Chinese. The Chinese used to be the slant-eyed nigga. They were dominated, ruled. Britain took them over with the help of Japan, and they took China down and enslaved China. China broke away, liberated, and got the #1 economy. China ain't nobody nigga. They ain't nobody slant-eyed nigga. Y'all see when a couple of them got slapped up in California, what happened? China cut that off. They signed a bill putting in law, no more slapping Chinese folk. Ain't that right? You slap one, you better find out if they Korean or somebody first. I don't think they got no Korean bill, do they? And they got other than that, what's the one they got? Korean, Filipino, I think you slap a Filipino. You can slap, don't let that boy Doce find out about it. And you got no cocaine, he killing drug dealer. Who else they got? What's another Asian group they got? Vietnamese, who, Thailand? Thailand. We used to get gold, some of you be made in Thailand. I don't see that no more. What we used to get for them? Taiwan, yeah, gold used to be here made in Taiwan. Y'all remember that for a lot y'all was living. They had, every time you get gold, they have now made in Taiwan. I ain't seen no made in Taiwan. China stopped that. Once they broke away, China said they got a one China policy. Nobody can recognize Taiwan. That's why America don't get Taiwan good. Anybody get Taiwan good, China said we'll go to war. See that, they punk everybody out. They broke off from China. China said, listen, that's still part of China. That's just a one China rule, so you don't talk to them. You talk to us. So I mean, that's their stuff, that's their fight. I'm looking at our struggle. I can't go out no LGB struggle or nobody. I ain't going no how. I definitely ain't going out nobody else struggle till we fix ours. I'm just being special now. I'm definitely not going to no homosexual struggle. You ain't got no struggle. You want to start struggling, start letting that man going up in your rat pack. Get that gerbil out your booty. That's a struggle. It's that, man, a gerbil, you get a tube, and what's going to happen? The gerbil going to run in your, a gerbil finna run straight up in duty? No, something wrong. The gerbil sick. Man, you lock that gerbil, them folks should be locked. Them folks are being put, why there ain't no child crew? Where Peter at? Well, I don't say that. Peter come behind that, don't he? So I know you asking where Peter at. Should that, I mean, if that should be illegal for a homosexual man to ask where Peter at. Y'all like that? They shouldn't be able to ask that. I wish Peter come on. You like, I don't know what you saying, but just don't say it no more around me. And then right, Peter need to hurry up come. No, don't can't say that. Y'all like that? That was pretty good. Then I want to say I appreciate what you did for us and how you give me a hand clap how you sacrificed for us. Came out there, pushed through. That man pushed through that, I appreciate it. There was a lot of folk talk. If folk gonna hate us. When you do good, folk gonna hate us. But we know we had set up, don't we? We know what we were planning to do. Things happen. That's all we're gonna say. That's life. Things happen. You learn to roll with the punches. Isn't that right? Man down, no man left behind. Didn't nobody kick up when they did on Black Hawk Down. Well, why we can't do it when our brother went down? We trying to get him back up. Shoot, we were coming to do our thing. I said, we weren't hesitate, we were coming. We ain't know it gonna be no sabotage though. But we keep on going in. It's bad, I can tell how folks do you, boy. You had to keep going. Folks don't know what we suffer. You know, right down and you suffer. I mean, I'm so proud y'all seen you. I said, man, this shit a tip. More folks, it'll cry. Bust out crying. Big old grown man had it. That man suffered. I was like, I'm good. He like, my mom and dad, God, like, so I got to get up and muster the strength. Saying I appreciate you and Dan, how y'all here on too. Right there, so give them a hand clap. Appreciate mom and dad. We struggled through it. I know y'all pretty ashamed of Maya, knowing she part of a group that sabotaged to take us down like that. I don't know how y'all slept at. Y'all ain't been to sleep, have you? Y'all been sleeping? That's scary. Also, it's gonna be some investigator calling y'all. Please answer your phone when they call. Just tell them what you know, all right? Just tell them what you did, Shaquille. Shaquille, make sure you tell them what you did. Make sure y'all don't be trying to run now. See, again, when the popo call me, that's saying it's time to go to court, niggas change up then. Yeah, I'm gonna see, can we make a deal? No, nigga, ain't no deal now. Y'all know what you done. Messed that man up. Man, we were finna go, man, folks calling us, they were like, they were gonna put us on solid gold. Y'all remember solid gold, do you? Well, you been on solid gold, you were serious. You remember solid gold? Yeah, it didn't come on in Mississippi. Solid gold. They come on play them songs, solid gold. That thing was serious. So that's before they came with all this old, who that? You said, who was a whore? What's that whore now? Madeline McCool. What's the Dionne Warwick or Madeline McCool used to be on now? The Dionne Warwick come from solid gold. That was Madeline McCool used to be on. Why you throw Dionne Warwick? Dionne Warwick used to smoke reefer back then. Now, I don't think she was on solid gold. She wanted that psychic thing, and she didn't know she was gonna get the IRS was gonna take her money. They busted on it. That's why they didn't tell you about the IRS was gonna take your money. Made a fool. She was all over the TV. Remember, she stopped singing her stuff. She really didn't have nothing anyway. Dionne Warwick she kind of played her way into music. I don't think she was like, she was real known back then, but she didn't really do all that to me. Was she big? I can tell y'all time. Dionne Warwick. What about you, Ace? You remember Dionne Warwick? See, nobody remember her. I remember now. She was out there. Then she wrote off. She was Whitney Houston cousin. That kind of pulled along a little bit then. Then she did that song, I'll Be By Your Side Forevermore. That's the last thing she ever did. Then started telling lies about them psychic friends. Then one of them psychic women wound up dead in a gutter somewhere, I think. Y'all remember that? One of her psychic friends, man, she made big money with that psychic friend foolishness. And one of them got killed and didn't even see her. That's crazy, but you been seeing everybody's stuff. You ain't see somebody finna kill you and throw you in the ditch. I'm gonna need to know that first. Before I know anything about y'all, I'm gonna need to know what's going on with me first. Especially if I'm gonna come up dead in the ditch. I hate to be warning niggas I can't warn myself. I'm just telling you, what happened, Chris? Chris got his own ministry. What happened? You already, nigga. Madeline McCool ain't look like no Dionne Warwick. What's wrong with him, nigga? He got them folks all mixed up. Madeline McCool was a pretty black woman, had that black hair. I don't know where she at right now. Might be on crack. Hello, I just found out I've been trying to hunt a guy down. He got a car, man. We been trying to get our money back. Been called, he ain't answering the phone. I just found out he dead. Yeah, I'm gonna dig him up. What y'all finna say? That nigga ain't paid his bill. I'm gonna dig that nigga up. I'm trying to help him out. Folks know when stuff happen to him, they give me my money. Y'all be watching for y'all be loaning people money and find they got COVID. If they do, you been taking out your Medicare. I'm telling you, nigga, go die just to keep from paying you back. You don't know what the folks is, ain't it? I was pissed with him anyway. I was about ready for him down. I thought he ain't paid. I found out he dead. I said, where he buried that? Dig him up. Maybe he put a ring on or something on his finger. And I'd take that nigga's shoes off. You know them shoes be them new draws? I ain't gonna be able to do it. I go get one of them guys who waiting on Peter to show up. Y'all don't get it to Peter. No worry. Listen, I can't do it, so listen. When I take this on the road, come on, nigga. Them mad cool people. It's like, no. We full. We full. No. We done close, listen. We can't have so many niggas up there, because we know y'all get up there, boy. Y'all ain't gonna be a muhard up there when we get to in the Malcool. You know ain't gonna be no barbecue sauce. You think y'all niggas will stain up something as soon as y'all get there? Y'all niggas get won't be no watermelon seed. You know, so you walking down the street, paved, you step on one of them wet watermelon, nigga, that smell. Everybody out here, Tar Halim and Yahoo and going watermelon seed. That'd be just a downright embarrassment, wouldn't it? So no barbecue sauce when we get them out to the Malcool. No watermelon. What else? We remember Madeline McCool. We really don't care about Dionne Ward. Why you think they got rid of Dionne Ward? Wasn't that going on with Dionne Ward? You remember Dionne Ward, don't you, nigga? She wasn't all that like that, was she? I don't know. She kind of one of them people. Then her style wasn't like. She kind of a drag kind of style. I don't know who she'd have been like. I don't know, but she really wasn't nobody. Made her think. I ain't never think about no Dionne Ward and no singing. She made it though. She made it far, and I'd have made it, but she don't crack. If she ain't on crack, her cousin on crack. I got a cousin on crack too, but my cousin ain't never make it and smoke it up on crack. My cousin ain't never had nothing been on crack. So they been consistent. You see what I'm saying? Her cousin go up and down from crack. Y'all all right? How many of y'all smoke crack recently? Be honest with yourself now. But just come out the move hard, you trying to make it in. It's gonna come back up. That man talking about recent at 5. That man keep saying recent. See, if that when folks start lying in their mind, I haven't smoked none just now. So the time that went since I say just now, so it been a long time back there. Oh, it been here. Dang, you ain't never smoked nothing but that marijuana in the street and drink. Yeah. A little bit of smoke, a little bit of drink.
I like smoking.
You like the smoking better? Yeah, you was a good one. I liked it both of them, smoke and wash it down. I don't know what I had. I'll tell you to smoke back then. Y'all didn't smoke? Oh, yeah, I ain't smoke. Marijuana wasn't popular smoking. When you come, people smoked it. Most of the white folk love children was smoking it. Yeah. Like that. Black people really wasn't smoking like that. You about 20 when you started smoking. That was like 1950s. 16 you smoked cigarette. And 20 was... So, hold on for a minute. You smoked one time and tore up some cars? I don't know. Was the weed white at the top? I ain't never heard that. Uncle Ted say smoked one and tore up some cars. That was some. But back then it was reefer. It was brown reefer. We ain't had no set. That was that brown. So you started smoking in 20. That was in 1958. That's before Kennedy came in. That 2 years before Kennedy came in. And then Kennedy got shot and you wrecked them cars. About around, say 19, you were 20 years old. What year that was, Uncle Ted? 60. 69. Whew. You was 20 in 1969? No, you were 20 back before 69. When Dr. King got shot, you said, I'm getting ready to smoke some reefer. Remember that? And I'm going to tell him something too. But that was before Dr. King got shot. 67, when you smoked that. No, Dr. King got shot at 68. He talking about when he was 20. See, let me Uncle Ted work this out. No, it was voting 67, Uncle Ted. Ann Smith was 22, she had me, that was 68. And you 4 years older than her, that means you were around there when Kennedy got shot. Yes, Kennedy got shot in 62. Yeah, he made about 2 years, 62. Now he was like Lyndon Johnson took over. Him and Lyndon Johnson. Smoking weed. You 2 years older than you. Well, that been 1966. Lyndon Johnson was still in there. Marilyn Monroe was still, no, Kennedy killed her before he did that. She was dead. You ought to write a book called All My Friends Are Dead. Because Uncle Ted friend he growed up, everybody you went to elementary school with, they pretty much ain't about it. You know anybody you growed up with besides your brother and sister? Do you know anybody you growed up with, like way yonder, way back there? You got a nephew your age? For real? Goodness. Oh, he had a stroke. He's still living. The rest of them dead. All my friends are dead. That's something. It's the truth. A lot of y'all young kids in here, y'all gonna see. You graduate, most high keep you around. You're gonna find out. They're gonna stroke out. They're gonna get sick. They're gonna hit by a car. They're gonna get on drugs. Homeless. Boy, y'all gonna see folk, man, year from now, y'all see them pretty little faces and little school clothes on. Them ain't gonna be the same people no more. You let some time go and you see these people, man, they look rough, boy. You see some people, you just keep going by. I seen a guy I grew up with, his dad was he was a good fella. That joke had on some boots. They were coming up his leg, had their pants shut him in the summertime. I just kept riding. I didn't know that nigga. I said, man, I don't know that nigga. His dad, the nigga I know. Nigga I know when he wore them boots in the summertime with his pants shut. And I said, that boy gone. And I was too. I seen some nigga, man, I was in the store one day, I said nigga I went to school with, he was real talented. That boy went down there, they brought that boy down there, he was gonna come down there and play when, at Auburn. Who that boy come up down there? Bo Jackson, he came down there, he kind of yelled at Bo Jackson, he kind of raped Bo Jackson down there. They wanted to get him down there, I seen that nigga laid on, that nigga's in the store, that nigga talking to me, he said, yeah man, he said, man, everywhere I go, he said, the sun follow me. I said, what you say? He said, everywhere I go, the sun, it was dark. I walked out there, I stood there, looked at one, it was black, it was dark out there. I told him, not today. His mind would go but dark. That joke told me, he said, yeah, he said, everywhere I go, he said, the sun follow me. I just looked out the window, I knew it was dark, I just double checked, ain't never had popped back up on my like that. Not today. I said, that nigga mind gone. I was through talking. I said, man, I got time to talk. I see folk, man, I know your mind. I'm trying to explain that to you. Leave you where you at. See Joe walk around looking for stuff on the ground. I said, I went to school with that nigga. Leave him alone. Somebody think me and him was in the same class or something. I'm telling you, time, these young folk, y'all to see at time go on. Well, these folk be men now. They ain't got nowhere to go. They at home supposed to be learning. They ain't learning nothing. They're getting dumber and dumber. The system was never set up for our people. That's why we got to create a system that's going to work and have equality for our people. That's why we're here. First thing we got to do, get saved. First thing you got to do. And that's right. The band released a new record here. So, what am I supposed to listen to? You still got, what was your inspiration for that one? Yep, that's it. What was your inspiration? That's tight. Yeah, that's strange. How many of y'all in here write? What usually make y'all write? Okay. Some of y'all been touched by an angel. Most of the time, sometimes you have an inspiration sometimes. Even if it comes out somewhere, some kind of gives you that little the kind of, you know what I'm saying, where the hook, a spark, yeah, some spark. It's like a spark in the dark, you know what I'm saying? I just think about that, you know what I'm saying? It could do that. It'll spark out the dark. But you got to have an inspiration. See, it's got to give you like it kind of gives you that passion where you really want to make it, you want to be good because you feel it. You know what you feel, you know what you're getting from what you're saying. Then you put it out there so other people get that same thing. And you want to spark them as well. Y'all know that? How many of y'all agree with that? So it's just odd, but I mean, everybody different. You got some people that just put stuff down. And to me, a lot of stuff is power. It's just like a preacher. If you ain't got a lifestyle, your stuff powerless. I can say 2 words, I'm gonna beat you out, because I can live right. You got a lot of preachers that can say a whole lot of stuff, and they clever, but they ain't got no life with it. So it really don't have no power to it. Just like a tinkling bell or something, you know what I'm saying? Just like a piece of bread. It makes a difference when your lifestyle, that's for y'all too now, for y'all performing. I ain't just saying that about no preachers. But for y'all, because I tell y'all all the time, that's your ministry. All right, that's your time to get up and you exemplify, what you have, and it's all for here kaboom. I'm telling you, I be doing stuff. Sometimes here, I think y'all might kind of be losing focus. Sometimes you can get so far going, you lose focus. The book said whatever you're doing, word or deed, you're supposed to do all. You're supposed to do all. You're supposed to do all in the Shem Yahushua HaMashiach. That's how we give kabul, we give hadu to Yahuwah. That is. We don't ever want to lose sight of that. For everybody, whatever you do in word or in deed, in your action, he said you're supposed to do it all in his Shem. That's it. When Cuff saw the man who was sitting at the beautiful gate at the hour of Palau, of prayer, and he saw him, he told him, the man looked, he said, look on us. You didn't believe what he told him. He told him, silver and gold have I not, but in the Shem Yahushua HaMashiach. You're right, he said, such I give you these in the Shem Yahushua HaMashiach. He told him the Zerah, Kumab, and Halab. And the book said the man leaping up stood. Isn't that right? Then I say immediately, it says ankle bone received strength. And the man went leaping and hopping, and he was Tahalim Yahushua. That's how he gave it to Yahuwah. Got to do it all in the Shem Yahushua HaMashiach. See, that's the difference. A lot of times people do stuff, don't ever forget. That's your inspiration. So you forget that, you forget everything you're doing. Hello? Don't forget who you're working for, what you're working for. Everything about, we got to make sure he getting the honor out of it. Y'all got it? Got to make sure, you can say some things and put some things out there, but it got to always be about him. Y'all got me? Make sure we don't lose something. I'm going to need another pen, too. My pen is kind of broken down. So I'm going to need another. I got it from the pastor on that side of the aisle over there. And some having hit ministry and messed up the pen. But we're going to get ready to let them sign the Kato Sarah, and I'm going to get ready and moving along. All right? All right, let them do their thing. Mm-hmm. All right. Yes, sir, please. About two of them. About 2, 3 of them things. Yeah, I'll take all of them. Put that in the trap from that thing now. That thing ain't gonna make it. That thing ain't gonna make it to the market. See? See, it's dangerous to sit around and not consider what you're doing. Especially when you're nefashon attached to what you're doing. Huh? All right, this is Romans 15 and 4 for the old Washington. I know we're using Beth Mashiach, Beth HaMashiach. You can go and pick it up and get it. We don't own it. We ain't trying to own it. All we trying to do is get back to sussing out what's the amat. When everybody get the amat, then you can walk in it. You can't walk in something you don't know. That's why we go through it, look at it. We ain't hiding nothing. We ain't got nothing up our sleeve and nothing up our pant leg. We put it up here. We run across a word, and it strikes us. We're going to go back and look at it and see what it's saying. Want to understand it from the English to the Abari. Isn't that right? Yes, make sure we understand it so we make sure there be no defects. Right. All right? All right, let's see what we do. This is Romans 15 and 4. Listen.
For whatever Nikatab before.
Tell them what happened.
Nikatab for our alignment.
That's why I'm here, to make sure it teaches. Listen what happened.
That we through patience.
That through endurance. And.
Nakum of the Ketubim.
Consolation of the scriptures.
Might have tikva.
That's what we're supposed to have. So let me see. Let's see something. I don't know. Let's look at Romans chapter 7, verse 1. And my intent, well, it's my intent to do what he tell me to do. Let me just get rid of that. Let's see. Romans 7 and 1. It's old information, but it's right. Listen.
Know ye not our King?
Or do you not know our King?
Or I speak to them that know the Torah.
That
The Torah had mashal over a ish as long as he ka'id.
So it rules. It rules over a ish all the yamin of his ka'i. And that's something that we have a difficulty with, understanding that, because, I mean, unless he gives us something that we can use for a comparison. Let's see what he told us.
Or the Ashah, which hath an
See
husband,
that? For the woman, the isha, he used the ish. I'm sorry, for one which had, okay. Ish. All right, let's see what it said.
which, which hath an husband, is bound by the Torah to her husband.
Hold on, he used ish for woman? That should be isha. Did he just misspell it? I missed something. He used ish for woman. That should have been isha. No, that's human error. Isha, yeah. Yeah. Okay, Isha, human error. We caught it. We all can have those. All right, listen. For the woman, I mean, he put for the married woman, has bound by the law, the Torah, to her husband while he is
Ka'id.
living. But
If the husband be moved, she is loose from the Torah of her husband.
so husband, he called him Bala. Bala for husband. Y'all want to write that down? Can we see what Bala is, Basti, please? I'm sorry, we'll back down, please. The white. Well, and then Bala, he using the comma. What's a comma? What is that? Apostrophe. I don't know why I be saying comma. Comma is the question. But, no question mark, no. Comma, so at the bottom. All right. Explanation mark. No, explanation mark. What did we say? What did I say? What did you just call again? Apostrophe, yeah. I don't know, maybe white people done made me mad. I'm coming up with every other symbol he got. Bala. That's in the New Testament. Have they recording it? Is it recording Aubrey? Okay. Appreciate that, Dwight. He got that. He said H1167. Appreciate that, Pastor. Yeah. H1167. 67. It's from H1166, which probably is the root. Okay. A master, a husband, an owner, often used with another noun in modifications of this latter sense. So we could use him using Baal for a husband, but as well as a master, because we're talking about ruling over. So it makes sense why we use that word. Can we look at the H1166? Since he told us it comes from here, it's just good for us to root it all the way back. To be a master, to marry, primitive root. Have dominion over, be a husband, marry, and more or less get wherever it renders have dominion over first. Okay. See also 1167. So show it refers to. Okay, y'all got that? Baal, to be a master, or to marry, which is where we more or less look at a root with, since he told us that's where it derived from. The 67 is the, what did he say, 1167? It's 1167. Owner, often used with another noun. Okay, let's see something. Baal as a master. Let me see. See if that's Malaki. They call it Malachi. Let me see 1 and 5. Probably 7. Mal-aki. They call it Malachi. It means messenger. Mal-aki. 1, what's that, 5? Let's see. Okay, we up. So I'm gonna go down. Let's this with him. Come on. Listen.
And your own shall see, and ye shall say, Yahuwah will be magnified from the border of Yasharal.
The fact that their own sin, which means that we're gonna do what? We're gonna have knowledge. That's what the eye does. It gives us knowledge. You're gonna see an appearance. He said once their eyes see it, because it picks up knowledge as well as appearance and resemblance, and you shall say. So that means your eye is going to teach you something. You're going to get information from what you see. And Yahuwah is going to be magnified, which means he's going to be enlarged. You know, when you put a magnifying glass on something, it's to do what? Enlarge it. So that's what he said. He's going to be enlarged once you get the knowledge, once you see the appearance. All that's important for us to know. Listen. He said beyond the borders of Yasharal. Where was he normally going to be magnified? Where was he typically acknowledged at?
Yasharal.
Inside the borders, inside that realm. So he said, I'm going to be magnified. All right? I'm going to enlarge my area. Look at it. We're outside the regions of Yasharal. He told us it was going to happen. He said, once their eyes had seen, he said, then you're going to take knowledge. We know what the means of knowledge, appearance, the sight, to see, once you see. Okay? Then he's going to go beyond the borders of Yasharal. Let's see what happens. Listen.
Aben, Kabad, his Abba,
He honors his father and
and Aban, his Baal.
his Adani for master. You see that? Then,
If then I be an Abba,
what?
where is my Kabad?
For being the strong man of the house. And,
If I be an Adon, where is my Yara?
so that he want to know where he asked for his respect. Ain't that right? Now they said, I got to get my respect. Yahuwah said he want his respect for being a master, for being a don. Y'all got it? So that's important for us. That's why we come and look at this. He wants to know. All right? Let's go back to look at what we're looking at the 7th chapter of the book of Romans. Romans chapter 7. We look at verse 2. For the Isha, for the married Isha has bound by the Torah to her Baal, we put Bala here, while he is living. But if the Baal moots, she is released from the Torah of her husband, which is her Baal, Bala. We put Bala here. We look it up, it put Baal. It put Baal, like Baal, almost Baal. But he's rendering as B-A-L-A-A. He's saying an eye type? No, not type. Oh, Shiva. That's why he's using this. And then L-A-H, just the H. He's saying the H, A comes in. Y'all remember this one? What is that? Kayets. What did you say? Kayets. You said Kayets? What did you say? What is it? That is, yeah. Okay. All right. So it ran there like it come from here. Okay. All right, what's the next one? 3. Therefore,
If while her Baal Kai she be married to another Ish, she shall be Kara and adulteress. But if her Baal be moot, she is free from that Torah, so that she is no adulteress, though she be married to another Ish.
that's important for us. Therefore, while her Baal lives, her master or her husband or her marriage is still invoked, if she becomes to another Ish, which that apostrophe, meaning she's property of ownership, signifying she shall be called an adulteress, what they call Nah, off. Nah, off. He on big business. Oh. Didn't we have adultery up here before? Okay. An adultery, but if her husband, Baal, dies, she is free from the Torah, so that she is not an adulteress or na'oft, because she becomes to another issues, become the property of. Anytime you're doing the apostrophe, we're doing correct? This apostrophe?
Yes, sir.
I'd admit, man, I'm at school too long. All right, apostrophe S means ownership.
Yes,
so just like a master, he owns something, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, let's see how this work out. Let's see Yeshayahu. Yeshayahu 1 and 1. Make it 1 and 2. All right, this is 1 and 2. Or Yeshayahu, they call Isaiah. Listen,
Shama, O Shamayim,
means to hearken. Hearken to listen, okay?
and give ear, O Arats.
Listen now. For
Yahuwah hath spoken, I have nourished and brought up Banim, and they have rebelled against me.
well, he read here, O Shamayim, and listen, O Arats. For Yahuwah speaks, Deber, Benin, sons, I have reared and brought up, but they have revolted against me, which rebelled, they revolted against me. Okay. Go ahead.
The olive knoweth his owner,
See what he told you? What did they put up there? For olive. What's that say? Sure. Let's see what that is. That's 2 words. Sure. A bullock. As a traveler. A bull, a cow, an ox, a wall. I'm saying by mistake for $77.91. What is by mistake? A rooster 7. So this the root. 770, 77.88. Sure. To turn, travel about as a harlot or a merchant. Go, sing. That's what he read, go and sing. See also 78.91. Sure. 6 to sing. Okay. Minstrel skillfully, with purpose. Spontaneous or for occasion. Okay, permanent root with 77.88 through the ideal of strolling. Minstrelly. Okay. Come on back to what we had first on that. What was the first definition? Sure. A bullock. Okay. Bull or bullock, a cow, a ox, or a wall. What do you call it? Okay. Okay, let's go back. Sure. Okay. An ox knows his owner, and a donkey is. See that? Go back to the word. His master's manger. You see that? But Yasharal doth not. My arm, they put arm for him, and your arm. Do not understand. They sound considered, they don't understand. Okay?
yes, sir.
That's critical for them to know he went back again to Bala. That's that Baal for its master. See, ownership. So they put ownership, they're using Baal for ownership. His master manger. Let's see what a manger is. But that it said it's as its master's crib. We use a crib for it. We're gonna look at what word it rendered in Abari. Because the English is only rendering words that's similar to a manger. They give you the Christmas song, crib where you put a baby at. They'll tell you Yahushua was in a manger. They song born in a manger, a feeding trough, manger, or a stall. I'll see that. So they put crib. Man, if someone go out, man, if I go to the crib, man, get something to eat. Ain't that how we talk, though? Well, holler, man, I'm here to the crib, man. I ain't doing that. Man, what you gonna do, man? Man, I'm gonna get something to eat, man, lay down.
Yeah.
Ain't that amazing?
Mm-hmm.
Ebus. Doing right. Because this is doing Sari. So the E makes the sound as in 8 with the EI, correct? I'm asking y'all. Yeah, I'll send it to y'all. Y'all should know that, right? Ebus. That's how I pronounce it? Ebus. Well, a feeding trough, manger, or stall. Okay. So he told us that the olive knows his owner, and the ass his Baal's Ebus, which is his feeding trough or stall. Now sit down. That's what I'm feeding, the feeding trough. Let's see. Pick me up at the book of Malachi. Again, they call Malachi. Said it the 4th chapter, 4 and 2. Let me see. Malachi. No, Ebus. Ebus. That's crazy. Okay. 4 and 2. But listen.
But unto you that Yara my Shem.
Listen to this.
Shall.
So when you use the word but, you're saying basically rather. So you're just giving another end, which number one leads you back, not make you spark the number one. Because it's saying but for you. So the only way to say rather is because you said something different in the first statement. It makes no sense to say but unless there's somewhat like a contingency. Would you agree with that? Yes, sir. When you say but, you say you can go through that door right there, Cam. But go through that so you kind of more or less, you know what I'm saying? It lets you know there's an alternative. Got it? So let's see what the first statement was that gave us this alternative. Kind of stipulation condition. 4 and 1. 4.
Behold, the yom cometh that shall burn as an oven.
Burn like a furnace.
And all the proud.
Because you think about the furnace has to be fed. Furnace had to be fed. Yeah, it has to have fuel. It's gonna burn like an oven. When they put the 3 Abari Anashim inside of in the furnace, they fueled it. They made it hotter. They told them to intensify it, make it hotter. So a furnace had to be fed. Oven, you just cut it on, turn the temperature, but he ain't gonna have to feed it. And all the
proud.
He put arrogant. And
all that do Rasha
yeah,
shall be stubble.
shall be chaff. and
the union that cometh shall burn them up.
shall set them ablaze. See, this is something that people would know, that what we call husbandmen. After you brought in the crops, the people that would be real familiar with this would 2 times a year, well, the 2 crucial times would be at the Shana, in the Rosh Hashanah, which is the beginning of the year, when you first take in your harvest, when you bring them in and you separate the wheat from the chaff, then you take the chaff, you burn it up. So everything he tell me is something they customarily do. He said, behold, the days come, it's going to burn like a furnace. They know about it because they had the outside, which was Gehenna. That was where they had a hole dug and where they put in everything that what they call refuge. Like you found dead, like animals died with them. They didn't keep them. You take them and you cast them into the fire. When people did wrong, you can cast them into the fire. So they understood about it. They knew when you threw things in the fire, in the country, we'd have burned. When the more stuff you put on it, that thing will blaze. It'll blaze back up. It start down. We like, put some more back on there. You'll put it, it'll pick back up. You can feel the heat. The more you fuel it, the more hotter it'll get. So I understood it. Then he told me it was going to be just like how he was going to take the arrogant. And everyone that doeth Rosha, doers shall be as chaff. So they already know. I'm giving you equivalent because it doesn't meet a certain protocol or a standard. So you get rid of it. They know it was no use. They had no use for chaff. There's absolutely nothing you can do with chaff. So what he look at? We burn it. This wasn't something they had to say, hold on, I'm trying to tie this into the spirit. There's nothing to tie into the spirit to understand it. I'm telling you that everybody that does wrong is chaff. Everybody that does wrong, he said, you chaff. And this is what he's going to do with you. And everyone and every wicked doer. That's what he's referring you to, just like chaff. It's not meat. It's not good for anything. What else do we learn wasn't good for anything? So, reprobates. Twig. 15:1. Your cause a call. Your cause a call. They call Ezekiel. Your cause a call. What do we say your cause a call? Look up your cause a call. What do we say it meant? Let's look. Let's look at what his name means. Your cause a call. Please. We talked about how important the book names was. All this important to us. That's how you that's how you move around. Libraries, they got an important part of why they label things a certain way. Yeah, cause a call. They put kill, they do different. Elohim will strengthen. All right? That's what we want to remember. We use his name. Elohim will strengthen. So that's why we go and we look at this book. You want strength, people say weak, and come to a book that teaches on being strong. All right? He told you, Shaul told you, find him my king. You should have already been him. Where's he going to get it? And in the power of his might. Got it? So it's going to make sense to come back and look at this. Okay? Then he told about when we looked about putting on in the power of his might and told us to put on the whole armor. The whole armor. So we saw a man put on the whole armor. What did he do? He failed. He wouldn't go with it because it wasn't Elohim armor. He went with what he worked with. Yeah. He had something he wouldn't go. He put on armor, but it wasn't the whole armor Elohim. Sometimes people look. I got a cousin, I don't know if he's still living. We went down to his church years ago and I preached for him. He had the whole suit. And then off. Remember that? You remember that, Chris? Then yes, he had stuff now from here, been over there. He said, let me show you that. He said, I traced our family all the way back to we from Ethiopia. He said from Ethiopia. He said we actually, Yehuda, they called Judah Jews then. But he actually spent the money. He said, I paid for the one Oprah Winfrey had. I did the same one she did. It traced us back to coming out of Ethiopia that we were serving, that we were Jews. I was kind of learning a little bit then, getting ready to kind of transform away from it. But anyway, he had on all that stuff set up in there. We kind of laughed, kind of snickered, like, man, you making a fool out of yourself. He had the sword, everything, because his mind, that's where it was. But 2 Corinthians 10:5 told us, for the weapons of our warfare were not carnal. But that's so we look at, see, Elohim was strengthened. See, the first thing they do, they go get a bunch of guns, swords, and helmets and start running out. They're going to do a skit at the church. And the real skit is in their drawers. It's called a skit mark. See that? That's right, skit mark. That's exactly what they got, these skits. So we start looking at Elohim was strengthened. See, this is what get us. A lot of us in here are fighting different elements, just like people watching and members, because they hadn't actually left a lot of stuff. And then you got to realize what you have to do. Elohim was strengthened, but he can only strengthen when you work inside a certain parameter, okay? He can't strengthen outside of the guidelines. All of his ability he give you works inside of his guidelines, okay? It don't work outside that. Just forget it. It don't work. You have to be within inside a certain guideline. That's why he started teaching us about the Torah. For the woman which hath a husband is bound by the law to her husband as long as he. So if the husband be dead, so then if while her husband liveth, she be married to another Ish, she should be called. The problem we got here because we in between two opinions. So you got a commitment already. If you commit Qatar, then you already married. That's why he can't do it. He can't go against his own word. You married. I can't lawfully take you. It's not lawful. So you can understand why it was Yahushua coming to destroy sin. Qatar. Isn't that right? He was coming to destroy the devil. He said because he the one had the authority. He was Baal. He was the master. So I got to kill the one that you married to so I can take you. Even Daud, when he took Uriah, what was he told? What was on the Queen Garah told when he took Sarah? Sarah, what he told her? He said, you're a dead man. Move. He said, because you got another man's wife. What did Abraham tell them when he came? He said, do me this one favor. When we get here, tell them that I'm your brother, for they will surely do what? They already knew. There's no way to marry you because he's living. He said they will kill me. It will be adultery. And these dumb bastards will keep going trying to justify stuff make no sense. Your heart not right.
That's right. That's right.
People, I don't know why they feel like adultery knew. They knew adultery then.
Yep. That's right.
They knew, even Daud, why would Daud try to hide it? When he took Uriah wife.
It's adultery.
He already knew it's adultery. And he said, you giving the enemy, you giving them a case because everybody knows it's wrong. Everybody knows it's wrong. Only society sit here and go along with it.
Yep.
Folks don't realize the problem with adultery, it ain't even the sex more than the fact that you locked into a contract. That's a legal contract.
Right. That's right.
Well, I can sleep somewhere. You're not going to sleep nowhere. I tell you, folks, man, you're not going to. You ain't had no sex, you had adultery sex. I ain't never been in adultery sex. Because it's wrong. I'm just telling the truth, because it's wrong. And the book told you that unseen love darkness more than they love Ahur.
That's right.
Man, could tell a woman told her, said, listen, what's she saying? Stolen water is sweet and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. He said, but he know not that the muth are there.
That's right.
Man, nobody gonna get you. Man, you finna let me know how man no woman does. She gonna go on that refrigerator and that light she gonna go put one of them 700 white bulbs. No drawers and pants and them things, they be flocked down here. All of a sudden they gonna carrotize. Carrotize. Man, you ain't gonna never see like you don't see on adultery.
That's right.
Because they're wrong.
That's right.
What fornication, number one. These folks don't want to tell the truth.
That's right.
Because they're wrong. Your flesh drawed was wrong. Why y'all think Kaur and Adam was able to go and eat it? It was wrong. That book told, don't you know your basalt war against? Your biggest war is yourself. Trying to justify something. You can't get away with it. The first thing to do is to discipline that man. That's why you got to take on a different armor.
That's right.
Isn't that right? It might have threw all the heat. How am I pull down? That would have meant that what you caused the call trying to tell me, son. All the heat had to strengthen. You can't do it on your own. That means you're going to attach yourself to the bar. You'll always keep man up slide. Man, always you going to let him now, you gay. You gay. Now, unless your painters done rolled up in your stomach, you can't stand that stuff, man. Even that, even though that, you mess around and get tongue happy. I folks trying to get tongue tied. Ain't getting nothing out. All right, that's a family show. But it's right, though. Listen, I don't be telling folks now, listen, I ain't somebody trying to tell no lie. It's the truth. Don't let anybody marry me. Man, no, I'm not trying to live without no one butt nigga see what I'm going to do. I got the bar.
That's right.
I know what I'm gonna do. First of all, I ain't gonna lay down.
That's right.
If I do, I know I can't touch them.
That's
I
right.
ain't trying to be no sis.
That's right.
I can't have my name go out like that.
That's right.
That boy, he ain't touch me. Now you gonna make me mess up. So the first thing to do, all he ain't told me, don't even lay down. That's the first thing. I'm just gonna test the water. No, them water's not safe. You don't play around like that. So it's tight. I tell you, man, y'all got, listen, you can't just get out. You got to loose that whole contract. Why, if it ain't important, why when he told the man, hold on, we'll come back. It's 15 now. Pick me up right quick. 24-1. All our hot dog, it help everybody. Folk watch me, a lot of folk watching folk got comfortable thinking, listen, I teach against adultery. That one husband, one wife, why the first one live. Can't tell me about no dead and no sin. I teach against it. I tell these folk, I don't believe no dead, no sin, no dead drawn. I'm talking about dead, bastard buried.
That's right.
Underwater for over 20 minutes.
That's right.
72 hours underwater. Cooling board. Not Lee Williams cooling water. Cooling board.
That's right.
Guts hard out. Ain't slap up by a bell. Not no well. They got 8 by a well. We're going to hold on. We got to hold on after 72 hours. Unit came out at 72.
That's right.
73 hours, the bastard dead. He can't do more than Unit can do.
That's right.
Just got swallowed, I wouldn't chance it.
That's right.
It been a day or something. No. That bastard to come to shore. Right after your honeymoon, you done messed up.
Yep.
Don't worry. Let's see what the man tell her. Let's see what happened. This 24-1, all our hot dabarim, they call Deuteronomy. All la dabarim. Because these are the words.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what this says. When
a Ish hath taken an Asha and married her,
Isha. And
it come to pass.
hold on, and they put a conjunction he married. Look at that. Look what he put for married. Remember this married? Baala marries her. Because they told you about a married woman. See, this ain't no one. You can take a woman and lie with her. That's what happened with Dinah. He took her and lied with her, shook him. But you know what he didn't do? He didn't Baala, which was marry her. So that's the difference. You take somebody now, that stuff, it'll like be teaching that who you have sex with. Them folks stop it. Just stop making fool out of it. Them folks were fornicated before they got it. I don't know how these religions so stupid. They get right. They know that stuff. These dumb retarded Israelite churches, these little glow plug churches, they mess them for all the time.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
you know, once you get in, they holler, when you get in Christ, you done got, or you got Jesus, whatever they gonna tell them lie about. Now who you sleep with, that's your husband, your wife. I don't know how you come up there when the man just told you take a wife. He talking about taking and lay with her.
That's
but
right.
he told you what's in, and it's a conjunction. That's standard English. Ain't that right? Just this should be your thing, English. Huh? I had, cause y'all know, I've been telling y'all, listen, I don't know this stuff. He just give me enough to use up here. I wasn't going nowhere and try to use it nowhere in no classroom. I slap one of them students. So when a man takes an issue and he not marry his hand, see that's the truth, because it told you what Baala is. Let's see what Baala is again. Well, it's going to say Baala. What's it say to say? Yeah, Baal. Should have told her home. See, to be, because he's a master to her and he marries her. Y'all hear that? That's a conjunction. He's a master. Now he rule. If you go into, if you have to go in 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 1, he's talking about how you did you not know? I would have you to know that the head of every woman, he told you, is the Ish. He is the Baal over her. He is the master of her. Y'all got it? Even you look at that, they used to call about Baal because they would call him a master. That's the truth. That's what they asked him about. If he was Baal, they were saying who you were going to let rule over you, whether Elohim or whether it was Baal. Because it also means to be a master. But now we're using it in a conjunction of to marry. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
To be a husband, married, a wife. Make a difference. I don't know why they folks, how many of y'all familiar with these camp teach that foolishness? Come on, you have sex. These folks teach y'all kind of retard stuff. You know, once you lay with them, you consummate. You know, you lay with them, you fornicate it.
That's right.
You don't have that. Don't make no sense.
That's
What
right.
you got? Pick me up. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see what happened at see that's 30, no, 31, 31, 2. 33 and 1. Let me see what I want. I might be too far. I might not be though. 33 and 1. Barashit. Let's see what I want to be. Maybe I need to go somewhere further. 34, 35, 31. No. No. 33, 34, 35, 34. Barashit. See, let's just say, let's go with what they said. Because the Hebrew Israelite, they big on law. Am I correct? All right, let's go with law. This Torah, I'm speaking to them, they're supposed to know it. I shoot this stuff, they don't take, it ain't that hard. Let's see what they talk. Now,
Dinah, the bot of Leah, which she bare unto Jacob,
went where?
out to see the Banut of the Arise.
She went to visit them hoes of the land. And them wasn't them clean hoes either. Come on.
And
When?
Shechem, the Ben of Gomorrah, the Kivite, Shar of the country, saw her, he took her and
We just saw that when a man take a wife. Didn't we just read the book that when a man take a wife? But you'll see, we see Baal in him. He took her,
and lay with
conjunction, Baal.
It's a new.
With her.
by force.
Come on, this should be marriage. He.
His Nephash clave unto Dinah, the bot of Jacob.
I don't know how you fall in love with nobody you rape. I can't, what I want somebody fighting and kicking, hollering and crying. Don't even, what you got out of that? Man, I love this. Bastard, you should have been dead.
Yeah.
And he might have been white. Listen, and he.
Ahab the damsel, and spake kindly unto the damsel.
Listen, after he done raped her, so shook him.
Spake unto his Abba, Kamor, saying, get me this damsel to Isha.
That don't make sense, Lee. They married. He done banged her. Why is he asking to get her for him to marry? They had sex. That's marriage. Any fool. I don't know how folks so dumb. I ain't got to study stuff. It's just too easy.
Yeah.
Like, huh, man, easy.
That's right.
Isn't that right? You set the bar, then I'm going to pull up. Ain't that right?
That's right.
Look at 30, let's look at verse 5. Just show you people stupid. Listen now. Now.
Jacob Shammah that he had defiled Dinah.
Hold on. How you defile your wife, Lee? He brought another man in there? What happened?
Now his Beni were with his cattle in the field,
Called livestock.
and Jacob held his shalom until they were come.
He just kept quiet till they came in. Listen, I'm going to let my boys kill you. Listen, then.
Kamor, the Abba of Shechem, went out unto Jacob to commune with him.
The bar with him.
And the Beni of Jacob came out of the field when they Shammah it, and the Anashim were grieved.
I don't know how they can be grieved. Your sister married. She's safe now. And?
They were very wroth.
I cannot understand why they married. Probably because she didn't invite him to the wedding. Because?
He had wrought folly in Yasharal.
He done a disgraceful thing in Yasharal. To do what?
In lying with Jacob's bot.
And?
Which thing ought not to be done.
I don't know how these people buy into religion. You know what, though? A lot of stuff people buy into their religion, you weren't trying to be saved. You just want to be attached to something. Some stuff nobody could have ever told me about. Some smoke weed while you get pre. Some stuff ain't never made no sense. Sit around and drink coffee. These people will captivate you with just small little pieces of stuff. They say, okay, it'll allow you to do a whole lot of other stuff. See, when you coming on their word, it's a discipline. It's a discipline that you know stuff ain't right. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, if you're honest, then the ball come in, it'll correct you.
That's right.
Because that's what the book for, it's for correction.
That's
These folks
right.
will get it and they don't want to change. People don't want to do no better. These folks know this stuff you ain't got no business doing. I got to tell them people no stupid stuff like that. No gun wear no 5 or 6 women ain't got no business in no same bed.
That's right.
You don't even find that with your cold, even his wife. They gave them over to the other. Them folks be all in the bed together. They try to use what they got. They ain't going no fool to all them in no same bed.
Nope.
She came and got married and said, you can lie with him this night.
Yup.
Ain't no good way they have all them inside no bed. Cause he told that bed, married, you watch married, a lot of stuff these folks go do, they mess it up.
Yeah.
These folks got so much foolishness going on. That's why a man like me ain't the only one here to correct and put these homes in order. I tell you folks, ain't that more important than your nefesh?
That's right.
That's right.
Folks sit around that fool. I be telling folks, but your mind got to be clear when you deal with the debar.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm trying to get folks to understand. A lot of stuff that people sat down and paid attention. They don't know in the first place. People know what's right. People don't want to do right.
That's right.
People want to do comfortable. I used to be like that. I tried that stuff. I wasn't going to sleep with her. I go right back to fornicating. You built like that. You built to fornicate. You built to commit adultery. You built to drink and built to tell lies. You had to fight your building and be rebuilt. You do that just a night. It ain't hard for nobody to, hard for me to lie. Just stop it.
Right.
Easy thing in your life. Tell a lie. I'm going to tell that, man, I started trying to steal, man, that's real easy. Real easy. And that's right, because that's what the flesh want to do. The flesh like getting away with stuff. You have to discipline the flesh to get it where it got to be. And that comes from all of him. All of him have to strengthen you.
Sir.
What y'all think happened when Shamshun fell? He asked Yahuwah to do what? Your cause are called. All of him strengthened. He ain't going there telling this me, I'm finna go. You done messed up on you.
Yeah.
Here's all of him to strengthen him.
Sir.
Your cause are called. Yahuwah strengthened. All of him strengthened me. He ain't gonna give you, how you gonna get it? You ain't even got no business. Wait, how you gonna get it? All of his strength gonna come in through obedience. You ain't obeying, what you gonna get? Folks try to slip, slide, and dip their way. You ain't gonna slip in and get nowhere.
That's
Anybody
right.
gonna sneak this, man? He know your law. He know you ain't right. He know you ain't honest, and he know you ain't gonna be saved.
That's right.
Big thing I do, you gotta be honest first.
Yes, sir.
I tell the folks, man, I was honest. I was no good runner. I was honest. It was stuff I didn't know. Yeah, I did some stuff I didn't know. But I didn't know, man, that man was gonna burn nobody. That man told me that as long as you go home for the sun go up. I mean, in some places, I was laying that day, it was still dark. Depending on where you looking at the sun at. Right?
Yes, sir.
It is funny, because you can logic anything you want to.
Right.
True.
So I get dog here and day somewhere else. You take whatever like folks say, it depends on you. Say you late, you probably at 6 o'clock. Say in some places I'm on time. I'm early. See, that's how you had the convenience to go and use what you want. But when you start to deal with Yahuwah, you stay with his discipline. That's right. All right? So I want to go back to the 24th chapter right quick, a book of Allah Dabarim. I thought I went how to teach about no adultery, women preaching, homosexuality, but I see folks will try to slick you.
Yeah.
I don't know why folks, man, we don't move. Y'all know how elementary adultery is?
That's right.
How elementary women preachers is, but it's still folks struggling with it.
Yep.
How elementary, how many Elohims it is? Folks that really dumb. And I ain't but one. Well, I'll change it more than one. They messed up on that because Elohim is a plural statement. So that wouldn't make sense to say it's one Elohim. Because the him was plural. Hello? I mean, the book tells us that, don't it? Let's see what it tells us right quick. Sheet 1 and 1. Then we look up the word, let's make sure. So he preached that all they did was messed up and made a mess out of us. And made a fool out of us. Hello? Wow, let's see. This is Barashit, they call Genesis 1:1. In the beginning,
Elohim.
then they put all of all, he bara, the Shamaim, and the Aras. So let's go what Elohim means. See, years ago, people tried to say, the Muslims tried to say Elohim was a plural statement. When people hollered about the one God, they were trying to tell you a statement is a plural statement, but people fought it because we were so busy fighting them because of the religion and didn't have the understanding, setback one. Because see, let's look at this for you. We'll look at this, see, look, see, that don't scare us. Elohim, the him, see that? They put the L or what they want to do there, alternate, what did it say? Plural. supreme. Y'all see that? Supreme.
Ones.
Because he said, I said in your book that you're Elohim. So if it ain't but one, I couldn't call you Elohim.
That's right.
It's the supreme ones. Isn't that right? It ain't hard. You look at when Adam was here, he was made in the image of Elohim. Was he not?
Yes, sir.
Well, somebody with Elohim too. So he gave somebody to be with Adam, because it don't make sense to call him Elohim if he's plural, if he's singular. Somebody need to be with him. And where did she come from? She was in it.
That's right.
That's what the Ben tried to tell you.
That's
that
right.
I was in the Abba. I was in it. So where was Ka'ur before she got him?
In Adam.
She was in him. He took her from out of him and made her. I mean, the man told you I came out from him. Well, how you come out from him? How do you understand that? Ka'ur came out from Elohim. I mean, came out from Adam. Okay, don't worry about it. Supreme one. But see, they didn't tell her that. So when we look at that, they'll just put, see, they put the supreme. Hello? They put the supreme, they put God. When they put God as one, the way they put it in the King James perversion, the other one, we didn't know. We saw when it was capital, that was singularized as one. But he was two. Let's see what they told her in the book of Ukanan. Chapter 1, they called John. So, yeah. Oops, 9. 1. 1 and 1. We right back here. Yehukanan told. Let's see what he told her. In
the beginning.
That's right. Rashid was
The Debar.
The Debar and
The Debar was with Elohim.
And
The Debar was Elohim.
That's how we know it's a plural statement. But we understood what Adam told us too, didn't we? What did he tell us? He said the two were going to be one.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he told us. He said the two were going to be one.
Yes, sir.
That's what he told us. He said the two were going to be one. That's how we understand how he can come back and be one. Hello? That's what Adam told us. Hello? That's what we're looking at. Everything going back to how it was. He let us know that the two were going to be one. But he let us know that in the beginning it was the Debar. He said the Debar was with the Elohim. Then he told us that the Debar was Elohim. Hello?
Yes, sir.
So the word was with him. Then he said, I was the word. Only Elohim could do that. Only Elohim could do that. Y'all got that? His way so much superior over our way that we come to have to get understanding. Y'all got it? So he giving us all these natural things, attributes that we can go and see, and we get an understanding to how exactly it works. Because from a spiritual sense, it's just hard to fathom a lot of what he tells us. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Told us about Louis. When did Louis come? When did Louis come? It's tight. It's tight. It came from Jacob. It came from Jacob. Jacob was the ben of who? Yasakal. This is really terrible right now, okay? And Yasakal was the ben of who? Abraham. Well, in the book of Abraham, it told you that Louis was yet in the loins of Abraham. He said when he paid tithe, he paid him in Louis. He went all the way back to tell that he was yet in the loins of Abraham. Go figure. So this is how we try to learn to understand. It's a plural statement. Let's go back to the 24th chapter right quick. It's a lot of stuff they made up wrestle with. Even the 26th verse, he told you, let us make ish. You can't say, if you say let us and it's just you by yourself, you need medical attention. See, I taught that years ago, they couldn't fight. I told me counsel with itself. That make no sense. He said, let us. So man bears two parts. He told us, let us make ish in our image. That's why Yukonon had to come back and let you know how it worked. All Yahushua taught him. If it was single or one, why was he saying that what was in Barashit and that it was with him? And then the book told you the same was in the beginning with him and that all things were made by him and without him was not anything made that was made. Yahushua here. Hello? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see what happened. This is 24:1 in the book of Allah Hadabarim. When a ish takes a
Shah,
isha, and
Baal her,
and he marries her. You see the difference between what Shechem did and what he's telling you? See, you know why he told you this? Who know why he told you this? Based on what y'all just read. It's tight. The two should be one? That makes sense? Why you say it? That man said two should be one? No. He just told you when a man takes a wife and marry her because your uncles and them just told you that the thing shouldn't be done in Yasharal. You shouldn't be sleeping with a woman and taking her if you're not married to her. They just told you that. At that point, you defiled her. It shouldn't be done in Yasharal. That's your reasoning. That's a statute. They said that things should not be done in Yasharal. And they were very angry because it happened. So Mushak came to give you the Torah. He told you that when a man takes a wife, similar to what he did, and he marries her, he didn't say and lay with her. And it happens that she finds no
favor,
con in his because he has found some
uncleanness,
unseemly thing in her. And he writes
her a bill of divorcement,
certificate of divorcement, and put it
in her hand,
and sends her to the other room,
out of his house,
sends her out from his
bed.
I just listen to people.
Yep.
How you do this? We ain't use no paper. We ain't got rid of no paper. We got paper. We got together. We ain't got rid of no paper. And he said, you supposed to send her out of your house. Mm-hmm. What y'all supposed to do is stay in another room and work it out. Figure out how to make it. See, all this is against what he told you. Because you know who's supposed to be living in that house? Two married people.
Right.
The book got all of us. See, we start thinking we be smart and trying to fix something. It don't work. It don't work. He already done rationalized. He already done seen it. He already told what to do. You can't keep it.
That's right.
I'm trying to make sense out of it. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to prolong your disobedience.
Yep.
And say, that what, let me tell you something. Who will count you out? That fact, the fact that you try to slick him. This ain't just getting here today. You see what he's saying? And go sleep in another room. I had a couple years ago. They were older couple. What they laughing? They had a funny name. Remember that? What name? Funville. Sure did. They were from the aisle. They coming here. Oh, that woman showed. She had to have her go. Her thing was here, and her shirt, she wore it all the way to him. She could sing too. Over there, yeah. And boy, he had fun tearing that thing up. They was an older couple too. They put him in there and talked to me. Said, I want to talk to you. She said, he done been married before. She said, but she hadn't been married. And she was not in adultery. And they told him, but he was in adultery. I told him, both of y'all in adultery. They tried to tell me what Gino told him. Gino said, I don't care what he told you. You're in adultery.
That's right.
You done married somebody that's legally married. You're in adultery. Every time they were staying in the house and got a house, I said, they ain't gonna work. Can't stay in no house like that. I lost them. We were small then. You couldn't afford to lose people. We were small. I was losing them. I was losing them. I had to get rid. You can't stay there. I had deals there try to cut me for makeup and wear it in the street. They can wear their stuff and they go out the mall, but wear that, can't make you that deal.
That's right.
I ain't making no side deal with nobody.
That's
I
right.
had all kind of, folks came with all kind of invitations and all kind of ways to try to tell me how they could do it and how they can get stuff around stuff. Will not agree to it. Can't remember Chantel had agreed when they first talked to them how deal. How I could curly the hair out better, no deal. You remember that, don't you? He first John, that man told me then. He said, I ain't put on her back and I ain't on my belly. I remember he popped up, he showed up here doing the wedding. Faith and them married. He showed up at their wedding. I think you showed up too at the same time. Did you show up at the same time? Well, it should have been. Somebody got married. You came out after Belen. When you showed up, it was 2 preachers now when you showed up. Yeah, 2 of them. Yeah, they couldn't make it. They couldn't make it. They were struggling between 2 pastors. You ain't gonna make it. Anytime you get a struggle between 2 pastors, go on with the other one. Just go on with the other one, because I ain't gonna waste no time with it. I ain't trying to struggle. You been listening to me? I don't know how you'll mix me up with nobody else anyway. It's gonna get to be a decent. We saying the same. You hearing something you want to hear. I tell you, keep going on down the line, you'll see it's gonna be a different. It's gonna be a different. It's meant to be a different. Isn't that right? If folks say some stuff similar, that's just like Satan. He got some of the same attribute Yahuwah got. He told you, he told Yahushua, if you bow down and should call me, he said, all this I'll give you. Well, Yahushua said, he said, it's the Abba good pleasure to give you the Malkut. He told him the same thing. If you bow down and worship me, I'll give you all this on their rise. Now, who else you know got attributes like that? That's right. So these folks know how to mimic certain things. And they'll mimic things. Just keep going, though. Don't stop right. Keep reading, keep going. And you'll say, okay, I see what the difference is at now. I got it. And folks going to lean the other way a lot of times. I tell you, don't let them folks make no fool. You can't stay up in there. You can't do that. Man, you can smell that thing, man, 4 bedrooms over. Man, your bung young be sitting up there. They're like a divine, like that water divine rod. That thing be walking through, like, woo, till it touch something. If it ain't working. I'm in here, man, I'm obeying. You disobeying, I'm telling you what it gets at. That thing don't never get up. You don't never have that problem. That's the trick of how. Your nose don't smell nothing. They done shot you. Send her out from here.
The house. That's right.
That the part gonna get you. When you step into my part and tell me then get up, it's and you gay. If he don't, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say, if you don't mind now, because I need permission. Can I tell him? Same thing the woman, she laying there, she don't want none. That's a tiger.
Yep.
Not a tiger. That's a tiger. Isn't that right? Go in there and see she got one of them funnels in there, she pissing out that funnel, she don't squat. And she said, woo, my knees still where I don't be bending. So you gotta bend when you piss. Mm-hmm. She said, now I use that funnel. I don't want to buy, I gotta break. You don't been using that funnel, I don't even want you. You ain't working, that funnel mess you up. You want your wife standing there like that with that funnel? You like, no. Nah, I kick her dead on her back. Dog! Loose here. No business sitting up pissing out no funnel. Squat. Man made you to squat. Sit down.
Right. That's right.
Pissing out that funnel. So this right here shoot you in the foot right here. The fact you can go. Now listen what he told you. Listen. And she goes forth from his birth and goes and become another man's. See that? They give us the ball for this one. Now they're done with the ball, not the marriage. They said go be his wife possession of. What else we got? Verse 3. And the latter Ish hates her and writes her a certificate of divorce and puts it in her hand and sends her out of his birth, or if the latter husband dies, who took her to him as a Isha, what happened? Then her former husband, look, Bala, who sent her away, may not be to take her again to be his Isha, after which she has been defiled. For that is an abomination before Yahuwah. And you shall not bring Qatar on the rocks which Yahuwah, your Elohim, gives you as an inheritance.
That's right.
That man to come back and fix it.
That's right.
Let me tell you something. Had Yahuwah not did the way he done, we couldn't have been reconciled.
It's true.
We couldn't even be reconciled. That man had to come back and tell her and had to write it. Let the Nabal come in and tell her that we had laid with all these folks. He said, but if you return, I'll take you back. That's tight. That man said, you return me, so I'll take you back. So he had played the harlot with men. Look, you got to look at how these people serve. See, they serve in a tool of dark where you didn't get all these sidewall deal folk, all that playing around that guy. They knew, listen, instantaneous. You mess up, you were done. If he didn't get you today, you know the union was coming. When he was against you, he was against you for a long time. People screw up now, mess up all the time, right back. 5 seconds later, 20 seconds later, ain't even a week, already back filled with the Holy Ghost. This stuff, I mean, it's all make-believe in your mind. People didn't get all that opportunity. When you went out and that man done put you away, what you do when you know you ain't coming back? I can't come back. You can't never come back. You can't never come. What if something happen and I get out there and I get myself together and the other person, that person died, then I can come back? That means you can't never come back. So that's your abomination. So you done been, look at, why y'all think the man turned his pioneer away from us? What's inside your pioneer? Your own. He see the resemblance, the appearance. They saw things he looked at, he seen before, said, I don't want to see that again. Get you out of my sight. That's what he told folks. He said, get you out of my sight. When those people were put away from you, them folks looked at that man, we ain't making it back. We done. That man put us away. So now, I'm telling you, folks, too comfortable. They come in, you play around, you mess around. That man said that you can't come back. That man just said, you ain't here now. And I know some of y'all mess around, watch it, because it's one of the things people got to do. People just got to just see what you can get away with, because it's about tricking me. Remember, I'm the one that get a Ruach HaKodesh. I'm in charge of it. That's how stupid you are. This man watches you, this man sees you. That's why it's so imperative for you to take stuff, so you got to get a more earnest heed. You got to pay attention and make sure you're right, because he's not going to get a Ruach HaKodesh to no filthy vessel.
That's right.
He's not going to do it. He don't have no agreement. He said, he told you, I don't even have no, 2 Corinthians 6, 3, 6, 9, 6, 17, 6, 13, 6, 11. 2 Corinthians. All right, we got to get ready to go too. I'll come back and finish this up. 6 and 11. Let's see what he told you. I see 14 might, but I want you went to 17. Let's see what he told. Let's see. Make it 12, 13, 13, 14. 14. Listen what he told you.
Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers.
Hold what you got. That tight. I tell these members that tight too. You know what yoke is. See, how they understood the yoke too. They understood it if you look. See, when you look at let's see our olive bed, please. See, you got to think the way they think. These folks here, see that? See, they run to something and they run too fast. They try to run to be spiritual. First of all, you're natural. I can tell you, said one time, he said, I want to talk to you. He came in, he said, one time, he got it. I said, maybe the walk he got through. He said, I was thinking in the natural. I should have, but I mean, you didn't do that, but that's how it would come. Sometimes folks run ruachni, which is spiritual, and they hadn't first understood the carnal. See, I'm not trying to get spiritual to understand the carnal. He said, what north or east saying except, I don't even know the things of east. Let me run straight to spiritual. It ain't gonna make no sense. A man first. I gotta understand the things of a man. Because a lot of the things he gonna give me, none of this right here is this Shamaim. That man not set up there with no plot. Come on, Gabriel. Come on, Gabriel. Come on. McCall, come on, hook up. The man not using that stuff men use. But that's how you get to understand. This is a plow. You can put an olive here and an olive here. Or you can put a donkey here and an olive here. That's right. What happened?
Unequally yoked.
That's how they knew it. Because they've tried it. You tried this, I ain't got but one. Let's just grab a donkey. And you know that they don't pull the same way. Get what I'm saying? There's going to be a difference in the pull, how they going to work. An olive can plow. A donkey strong, he not going to pull, and you going to see that. Get what happened? You married somebody, and both of y'all going 2 different ways. I already know it don't work. I got folks that they still let them talk, still let them. I be telling folks, listen, get you a rubber, hit and miss, get out of there. I ain't no need to let them that for. You gonna tear that plow up. Mm-hmm. Put you on a Batman mask and run in there and get on the I can't stay there with you. You don't even believe all that? No, I can't mess around with you. He don't tell my little bit of 2 minute fun. Right. That's still somebody husband wife. I can't lay him with you. You don't believe all that? You don't believe you don't believe. Man, I'm not finna lay him. You lay on top, man, mess around, let a ball of fire between your legs. Mm-hmm. I be telling you, listen, the book that told it, listen, what it is?
Olive.
What it is? That's what I'm gonna hook to the plow. Mm. They don't even believe. What in the world I'm trying to hook? I ain't finna hook up with you. They don't even make no common sense. Folks, where you get hooked up from, that hook up. That's what you do when you hook up the olive. You hook them up. Mm. And you not supposed to plow. Nobody gonna plow with no horse and no mule. You just gonna get your 2 mules or 1 mule or a horse. You ain't gonna do it. Because they not gonna put it. A mule gonna outwork that horse. Horse more for riding. You can work it like that. A mule, he old hybrid animal anyway. That thing just go. They only breed him just to work him.
Yeah, yeah.
He can't make no, y'all know, a mule can't make no another mule. That's
right.
A hybrid. That's a donkey and a horse.
That's right.
But he'll work. He's an oddball. What he doing, how he work, he'll oddball today, he die. That's how you become the Yahuwah when you become a servant. You come in a body of Yahuwah, usually like a mule. It ain't about made no more, it's about working. Mm. That's why I said the time come that he that have an issue, guess what? A mule don't have no issue.
That's right.
A mule don't have no, that's why he can work like that. Mm. You're not finna work no mule like that. Mm-hmm. They tell that boy work like a mule. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, it's a hybrid animal, it can go like that. You become hybrid when you turn to Yahuwah. Mm. Isn't that right? It ain't about them made no more. It's certain stuff we do, but what your whole doing now becomes predicated on your servitude toward Yahuwah. Y'all know that? Heart wants some booty. Y'all know that mule, he go there, he ain't getting nothing. He hybrid. So that's when you learn about that. So when you talk about being unequally yoked, first of all, you got to understand about the plow. And that's I'm telling you, they ain't gonna plow right. It's uneven. You don't tell me you got somebody. I watch these folks that how long this stuff going. It can't work. I've been telling folks that it ain't gonna work. Cause we ain't pulling this. You gonna pull. Listen, he said you gonna hold the one and pull to the. You gonna pull. I'm trying to tell you, you gonna pull. That's just how they work. Mm-hmm. All right. So y'all understand the plow? That man gonna hook 2 olives there. He's not gonna do it no way. They taught him. He tried to teach him that. So he told them about not being unequally yoked together. Let's see how that go over there. What he talking about? Let's say he talking about. Do not be unequally yoked together with 2 olives or a donkey. For what partnership have unright? Y'all just let me do that for real. Do not be unequally yoked with the lack of belief. For they don't believe. When you say Amanah, well, he put Amanah. Because these people work. Amanah is building up a worker toward. You think about plowing, yoke. That work, these folks not going to work. When you talk about Amanah, that's talking about helping to build something up. Mm. What you think going to happen when you got somebody that don't believe? What you think they're going to help build up? That brother say, and ye yet to die. What he told you to do? On your most what? Doing what? Plowing well. And you're going to get somebody that don't even believe. How you going to build up? They're going to pull you apart. These folks going to pull you away. Now I try to get y'all there. For what partnership have Sadiq or lawlessness or what fellowship has or with? He gave you everything you know. Somebody don't believe in breaking law. Nothing going to happen about the time I steal it. They're like, no, I don't do it. Come on, go. They're like, ain't no way in the world. He used something people ain't going to do. So people that believe in the Torah and say what the Torah do, they ain't gonna be with you anyway. Mm. I've been telling y'all, listen, I'm not no fool. I be watching these people. These folks know good well. I see through them. Don't never move me. I just know like y'all don't be strong like that. Y'all be jibber jabber. Y'all like baby Gerber. Gerber, man, you ain't gotta bite down hard no Gerber. You can suck that stuff through a straw. Mm-hmm. You get strong, you know good well. Man, no. Take my wife and I wear no pair of pants on. I ain't know what that boy named Harpo. I ain't know the Harpo on color. Look here, Miss Seeley. How you done made some pints for me and my wife? They made Harpo.
That's right.
Y'all hear me? Same thing, come out and these men tell these women same thing. Y'all got to stand for something. That's all Cooley here took a stand. Listen, they separated. Like that man son that thing. One life to live. If y'all took a stand, y'all could have went on and done what the other folks do. Whole lot of stuff you can do about it. No, that's what I believe. The man I say here and told me. Do not. What do not mean?
Don't.
Be. It don't even make sense. Y'all don't even go together. How many y'all got to look at a donkey and an olive and do like this? I'm trying to think. You look at that thing right. That don't even look right. It don't even go together. An elephant and a Shetland pony. Let me pray about it, Lord. What does thou mean? To a plow. You say that thing looks stupid. That's how you look with them. Look just downright stupid. Man, I told, do not be unequally yoked with the lack of believers. For what partnership has Sadiq or lawless? They don't. Or what fellowship has or with the men say here, let's play, you don't know. Because good girl love bad guys. That's a lie. Bad girls love bad guys.
Yeah.
Stop lying to yourself. Tell them that's a bad lie. That makes no sense. The man just told you Sadiq don't have nothing to do with no lawlessness.
That's right.
That's a bad girl that want that bad guy.
Yep. Yeah.
Or what fellowship has or with Don? He done told what fellowship? When did light leave? When darkness leaving? Why your husband and your wife, why y'all staying together? Both dog.
Yep.
That's right.
That man told you, that man done put it there, you can play with this. I know some good righteous folk be with some bad people. No, you don't. You know some bad people that play to be right with some bad people.
Yep.
That man just told you light don't have no fellowship with no dark. He
Come
said,
on.
It can't. He gave you, why he gonna tell you about light and dark? What fool don't know about light and darkness? It ain't gonna happen. Man, keep pouring that white milk in that black coffee, see if it stay black. That don't keep lighting it up, ain't it?
Yep.
He gonna say, I can't be in, too much white done come in. Same thing with dark. When too much light comes, I got more light come, more light start dissipating. You getting closer and closer. I'm leaving. Like, come on, no. Come on, no. Every time you get, I'm gonna leave. Cause we don't go together. I wanna do my thing. I wanna be my own. And when you come, you don't allow me to do that.
Right.
That's tight, ain't it? But y'all understand it.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
That's what he told you, verse 15. I gotta get ready to go. Go and put your mind out. And what harmony? It said fellowship. You see what 4 minutes are? Harmony. Let's see what harmony is.
That's right.
I ain't saying no harmonica. I'm playing blind Stevie Wonder don't impress me. We grab that microphone to slap the piss out of him. How you hell up buying all these records playing like you blind? That thing started falling asleep because yeah. Whoa. Open eyes said, whoa.
Right.
It's almost dropped. He said, oh.
That's right.
I got buck wide open, but through the shade. That man sitting that down like that. That thing started falling. He said, whoa.
That's right.
Steve eye almost so hot. Look at him. The quality of forming a pleasing and consistent whole. Harmony. That's what your body got being for you to be healthy. Harmony. That's why I talk about whole health, whole body. That's what you got to be in harmony. See, what happened with us and why things not working for us with Yahuwah, because we're not in a complete wholeness. See, when you have a little bit, and you know, you don't have to be all the way whack. A little leaven, he said, leaven the whole lump.
That's right.
It'll rise. You put a little leaven, it'll raise the whole year. Some folks think, well, I ain't bad. I got little stuff I'm working on. You don't realize you out of harmony. It's that serious.
That's right.
Let me tell you something. It takes something to fight. The quality of forming a pleasing and consistent whole. Balance. Y'all see that? Balance. Agreement, listen, or concord. Ain't that amazing you had that in your book? Agreement or concord. That's why he looked at how a man marry a woman like that. How a woman marry a man like that. He said, y'all in agreement. Y'all got on concord. Y'all in unison together. That don't make sense to me. That's what he said. They're tight. They're for everybody. Go ahead. Let's see. And what harmony? What quality of, what did we learn? What quality? consistent wholeness, balance. He want to know what balance has the Mashiach with Baal. Y'all see that? Or what part has somebody that believes with who is not somebody that does not among. He said that don't make no sense. I don't know what part you got. We done. Y'all know them type of stuff work. When Yasharal split up because of Solomon, who they call Solomon, okay? They came and see Rehoboam. They want to know about what he was going to do for them. They said, listen, this is what the deal is, right? When your dad had this thing, it was rough on us, okay? It was rough on us, okay? We want to know what you're going to do for us, because we want to help you out, okay? He said, my little finger is going to be thicker than my father's waist. He said, now I will beat y'all with whips. I'm going to chastise y'all with Nakash. That's all right, Yasharal. They said, that's the part. They said, we don't have no part in Daoud. Sit in your own house. They were gone. They left it. They said, man, we not on the court. We not in the holding. Because we're not saying the same thing. We're not agreeing. So they left. They left. The book said everybody left except for being in the court Yehuda. We clave to him. And we held to him. And some of Benjamin stayed with him. After a while, Louis got to fall back. We're right here next to Louis. Yes, right here next to Louis. Cohon and Arbor Ring. Y'all nigga thought you knew me. So, I don't know where they came from. Maybe the spirit. So, I say that for everybody. Sometimes hooking up people, y'all don't know how serious this is. Man, you gotta be that serious when they come to your nefesh. You got these folks, dude, they'll keep going and keep trying to push stuff, make stuff. Come on, we got to do. Man, this ain't that you made nobody do it. They gotta want to do it. I'm being honest, man, you gotta want to do it. It ain't for everybody. Verse 16. 6:16. Or what agreement has the Hikal is what they call it, the temple of Elohim with idols? Wow, what agreement we got putting idols in there? What did he tell about idols? He was told against them. He was against them. He was against you making one for him. He said, do you know when I spoke to you? He said, you didn't see nothing. All we saw was fire and smoke. The rock, he said, you didn't see nothing. He said, otherwise you would have did what? Because what your eye would have took in, you would assume that's what I wanted. He said, that you saw nothing. He said, unless you would have corrupted yourself. You'd have made some man, you'd have made some beast, you'd have weighed something from out of the water. He said, all these things you would have done. He said, don't do it. So we already knew you couldn't bring that stuff in now. It was a consistent when we left out or we got put out, it was because we brought idols in. And the lamp, it don't be one thing, it's going to be something else. Let me tell you what happens with people. When you hook into these situations, you have to compromise. There's no way not to compromise. You got to compromise. It's hers like mine, it's his like mine. They got to stand for themselves. They know what's right to do. You condemning yourself. I ain't finna try to make my wife. She know what's right to do. If she want to put them pants on the wheel, listen, that's on her. She got to answer for herself. Where is she at with them pants? I can't make my husband do nothing. He the head. You ain't got to stay there, though. You can leave. Hold on, what's that? Let's see what it said. 1 Corinthians 7 right quick. 7 and 10. I'm putting it out there for everybody. Let's see, because these women, how many of y'all women know the husband the head? All right. Someone said, they said if I let him. Now, let me ask you a question. Now, how many of y'all women here, if you could rule, you wouldn't want it? How many of y'all women, if you could have the rule, you wouldn't even take it? Okay, that's lying. Go crank that pool up. That made no sense. That made absolutely no sense. Well, if he gave you the rule, why wouldn't you want it? Yeah, I want it. That don't even make no sense. Why you don't want to obey and follow leadership? Man, tell you hear that stuff. Now how you don't want it, but then you always fighting against it? See, you'll condemn yourself. That means you ain't never broke away. You always been compliant. You know it don't make no sense. They thinking out a way to get out of it. They don't try to think away the truth. You can have it. He gave it to you. Why wouldn't you take it? I don't know. I guess they were thinking it was a trick question. Did nobody raise their hand?
That means they would.
They would. I thought I said, no, I lift your hands up and you yell, you whore. Then put your hand down. Present yourself falling like Ukak Shabua. I'm right here next to Louis. I'm right here next to Louis. You nigga thought you knew me. Listen, 7 to 10. Did I say that wrong? Listen. But to the married,
I Amar, ye not, I
of
but
myself,
Yahuwah.
but by the knowledge of the Adon, it said, yet not I but the Lord. He said, but the Adon, the master, that the wife
Depart from her husband.
should not depart from her husband. Let's see what happened. But,
And if she depart, let her remain unmarried.
he said, but and if she is indeed separate from her ish, let her remain without a ish, or be reconciled to her ish, and let not the ish put away his ashar, isha. They put that two at the end like that. Ooh, that was ooh saying that. He did the old type saying he is. That's he is. Okay. What is that? Next verse. Next verse. And to the rest I say, not from the knowledge of the Adon, that if any ish has a ashar who is a unbeliever, and she consents that she stands with him, let him not put her away. So if she consents, she gonna stand with him. That's tight. Can't get around that one, can you? So she gonna stand with you. What's she gonna agree to do? Let's see what happens. And a isha, well, he got a different. They may spell this to how he want to do it. Has the ish who does not believe, and he consents that he dwells with her, let her not leave him. Let's see what happens. 14. For the ish who does not believe is kodashim by his ish. Did he put ish this time? Yeah, isha. And the isha who does not believe is kodashim. No, he put kodash, but he put it for is. Okay, this is for the is. Tis kudish. By the ish. If this is not so, then your benim are unclean, but now they are kodashim. Verse 15. And whoever that does not aman, if he comes to separate, let him separate himself. A ak or a akuth has not been enslaved in such manners, but the Elohim has carried us. Did he use kara for call? Yeah, kara us to shalom. Let him separate himself. Verse 12. And to the rest,
Not from knowledge of the Adon,
He said, that's what he said. And he made it known. He said, that's not by the knowledge of Elohim. I wouldn't do it. He said, if they were pleased to dwell with you and they didn't believe, then they'll treat you a certain type of way and they'll honor you in a certain type of event. It wouldn't make sense. A person leaving at verse 10, he told a woman not to leave her husband. Why would she be leaving him? Because something ain't right.
Right.
He said, if you do leave, remain unmarried.
Right.
Or you have to go back because you can't get another one.
Right.
Now, Shaul just came and told you, he made it clear. And to the rest, I say, not from the knowledge of that if any has a wife who is an unbeliever and she consents that she stands with him, let him not put her away. That's what he said. I wouldn't fight him. I tell y'all about me, flat-footed. I ain't staying with nobody who don't stand with this. I don't want to be with you.
That's right.
I can't trust you.
That's right.
I can't trust you. I know I couldn't be trusted. How many of y'all could be trusted when you didn't come into knowledge of this? So where you at? I know you ain't got more than I got. I know what I was doing. I ain't putting no confidence in you.
That's right.
Now, Shaul said it. He made it clear that he said, and not without the knowledge of Elohim. And that's his stand. That's what he said. Take it. That's all about where you at and what you could take. I can't take them at serve you land up and I'm done. I come home and don't smell no salmon. No salmon croquette. No over fried rib snapping, no mullet laid up in there. And I ain't been in there cooking it. I can't be up here on no Shabbat, you out in no street nowhere.
That's right.
Not me, I ain't gonna be able to do it.
That's right.
Oh, I work differently. I'm like Yahuwah, get you out of my sight.
That's right.
Yahuwah didn't let us stay there, did it? We said we want to stay. He didn't let us stay. I'm fighting the same thing. You can't stay here. And I can't be with you. Yahuwah, the book said Yahuwah be with you.
Like you be with him.
But if you do what? You gotta, well, he did tell you forsake him. He talked about you had to turn back to him. Isn't that right? And you have to do it with your whole law. You turn with your whole law. I ain't have no problem with you in no street. You gonna be where I'm at. That's just being honest. I ain't gonna fight it. I gotta go along with the book now. But he did let me know this much though. He said, and to the rest, he said, I say, not from the knowledge of the undone. If you can take it, you can put up with it. But I tell you what, that's tight. You better make sure it don't interfere with nothing else you're doing. That's tight. I keep it real. I can't do it. I'll hug my wife. You can't stay down. No, you can't stay there. Or you can stay, I'm gonna have to go. I got to be saved. I'm cut from a different cloth. I can't. How many of y'all can stay there? It don't matter. It don't matter what they do, it don't bother you. Bastard coming out with a Halloween costume with the whole Satan drag on. But I want to stay here. You can't stay here. You can't stay here. I'm going to kill Satan. My order is to kill Satan and his Shadim. Can't do it with me. That's tight. Now, everybody cut different now. I wouldn't fight it, but somebody, they told they please to stay with you, they content, and they going to follow certain protocol and standard? No. I don't trust them. I keep it flat with everybody. Everybody tell them the sinners ain't messing around. Them sinners go get them some. Because that world going to pull out them. They ain't going to just get it from, everybody know, everybody. They don't use about playing no game. They going to have them. You out there, that's what they do. They don't believe nothing. I know you start letting them lie you want to. It been one time, that's the one time you caught me. Well, I'm admitting more than what you caught. You caught me around 1-1. What I'm talking about? It's been about 12 more of them. No, that's all it been. That's what you know, ain't it? That's how many it been. Man, get caught, stolen car. Gonna tell you, I stole about 350 of them. Well, let's get out this one car you think I stole. I ain't admitting nothing other than that. So I tell you, boy, you can't play around with that stuff. You out there in that street, that thing's strong out there. He folks me around, come home, give you a full case of AIDS out here. They ain't have AIDS back then. I ain't finna, let me tell you something. That's everybody, man. I'm not finna go put my pilk out here and have that thing all burnt up and chewed off at the head. No, sir. Like that thing been off in a guillotine monster. Like that thing been off in a blender. They got some women have your pilk like it been in a blender. No, sir. Y'all and the woman, you know what happened? Come on, sir. Come on. Come on here. All right, you gonna pick. Go ahead. Well, that's you. You the catcher. You catching them balls. No, sir. Joker throw that old dirty ball up in there. Gotcha, you out of there. Trying to tell you, man, whoo, that thing's sick, man. When you give yourself to set, that's stuff we had to learn. When you give yourself over to set, you get yourself into a whole lot of responsibility. That's everybody, that's all the history right there on the table. Volume 1 through 95. And she did that in the 1st grade. And she back now for her 5th degree. She had 1 through 95 in the 1st grade, and she going back to college for her 5th degree. That's way too much. You talking folks get born again, you get new, who got to clean you up real good. But you out here playing around, folks out here playing around this street, man, it's too dangerous. I just be honest, it's too dangerous. COVID, that's the least of your problem. And now you getting that man girl loaded with balls. Isn't that right? That girl balling. You that y'all had that? And all her stuck on balling. Isn't that right? I took cans on her. I'm balling like I'm a baller. What's your song? He not crying like a baller. She balling like a baller. Isn't that right? I'm trying to tell you, this thing's serious. The way critical. I am just trying to tell y'all no lie. Listen, that's your choice. You got to make up your mind what you can. I tell you about. Make sure what you can take and what you can stand. That's all I tell you about. Make sure now what you can stand now, because you can't be coming all that crying, all that hollering. Yeah, we need to talk. You need to talk about nothing. That's you. You got to get it. Once you get that case of AIDS, you got to roll up out of here. Somebody get it on me state, we can pray. You want to say you want to be reckoned with these jokers? Man, you start off with a rubber, that rubber slip off. You're in the world. Don't let anybody play them lies out there. That rubber slip right on now. These folks, they keep it real. Don't let anybody make no fool out of you. You out there trying, I'm going to be safe. That rubber coming off. We haven't been together too long. This is our 2nd time. We don't need no rubber. Yep, I know. I used all that sign. I had all that technology. Ain't nobody, listen, you ain't going to get by. The way designed the kid, these guys know ain't just talking. Man, listen, Yahuwah set this thing up to get you. You start that and you play around, Mr. Yahuwah got something to get you. So I try to tell you, but they come that way. Y'all got to get serious. Remember, your first harm, your first dedication got to be for your soul. You got to have the right mind. These folks be gambling, playing these games. You can't play the game like that. I don't know how these folks play around like that. That's dangerous. They're way too serious to play around with it. They're showing the fire. You close your eyes and go to sleep and never see them. That thing you wake up, boy, you been alarm break down there in Sheol somewhere. Folks be playing around it. It's too critical. I don't want nobody that can help or call me to fall away and pull me. I don't want it. It ain't worth it. I just struggle and cry. Be like Yahushua, man, acquainted with sorrow and grief. I need that 2 minutes, but I don't want it from you, though. That 2 minutes turn into a lifetime of trouble, disaster. You around out surfing, nobody want to help you out. Every time you pull your draw, poof, gone. They just burn up. Poof. Pain, you just walk around just butt naked. Well, I'm too hot to put on something. You say, who will cool y'all with more fire? Why you got to get right. These young folks, too, I be trying to tell them, I know them growing and get up there and get the urine and want to do something, wake up on hard and stuff. I know about that, sleep on your back. Remember I still stuck back here on the spinny top. I've been there. I ain't tell no lie, we been there. You got him about one time, y'all got another thing, be thumping, boom, boom, like a heart. Don't let that thing mess you up now. There's some boys got that, some grown men got that mess y'all up. There's some perverted old men. Get you don't want to date your mind and get y'all that old fooling. Bastard need a bullet right behind their ear. Stick it right behind their ear, boom. I don't play no foolishness like that. I let a child be a child. You know what a child would say? When I was a child, I thought like a child and I act like a child. I was managed. That was his testament. I was managed. When I was a child, I was thinking like a grown man. I ain't want no child. I wanted grown women. Goddamn mess me up, boy. They'll mess up. Everybody wants you. Some of these folks, man, gotta mess your mind up. That's why you gotta watch people intent. A lot of these folks get you, man, run your life. That's why I be looking, I had to examine. You know when you get ready to get married, I'm gonna say, man, I'm gonna watch that nigga. That nigga be looking around, I'm gonna be looking through that nigga. I'm saying, man, what's that on your back? He was like, on my back, I said, boy, I've been seen through you. Ain't that right? Nigga, I've been seen through you. Anybody on met it? Y'all too, y'all got going around a little hot tamale in here. Y'all remember Hot Baby brought that old 7'9"? That thing told my nine, so what's your name? She said, Alex. I said, you mean Zandra? Don't tell me no Alex. You're a girl. What you mean your name? I know Alex. Sitting there, leg on like she like her nuts was sweating. I said, no, we ain't doing that. Man, you can't say cowboy style up in here. You got a Bojana. Man, the animal keep they kick their leg up. They finna do something. You an animal kid and you like this here, somebody finna do something. You finna piss on something. Somebody finna piss on you. You're trying to tell me. I mean, he brought that serial killer. Remember that? That thing was in prison with just stabbing them boss serious. That's a serial killer. She followed him home. He in video. Yeah, why you want to kill me so preacher can see it? Oh, crazy. Sitting outside crying and crazy, trying to get him to eat him. Y'all want to eat that field plate she bought. Man, you ate number 4? I don't be eating for everybody, man. I know, sir. Stopped all that stuff. Can't just be eating for no women. That stuff be cute way back in the 60s, 70s. You can't eat for these women. First of all, they ain't gonna wash their hand or they vagina. Can't just be eating for everybody. Then that girl put a little something in and mess you up. You got to, oh, eat no spaghetti. If she'll piss in the spaghetti, what she'll do with the onion ring? That's all she gonna mess up. Yeah, I ain't never had no onion ring filled in the middle. Yeah, I know. Yo, I know. I'll mess you up. Isn't that right? What kind of girl, all she gonna do is piss in the spaghetti? Is that the only food she gonna piss in? Come on, son, y'all gotta think. You gotta do a big old giant glass of red Kool-Aid, no sugar. It's the truth. I remember, man, I learned, but you can't be eating for no everybody. I went to Baptist church, they had that time, they had birthday month, everybody cooked. And one woman, I'm like, Tony, eat some of this, eat some of this. I took that food, sat it down on them steps, I got on my knee and I prayed to Jesus Christ. That's something my biscuit didn't show up. I was sick as a dog. I told him, ain't nothing else from y'all. And I come eat from my, eat it, everybody. That ought to be fun, I don't be eating from everybody. But I was sick, I laid that thing, I walked up the steps, sat on that step. I said, Jesus, help me out. I asked him. I got on my knees, I prayed that white summer gun, man. I said, look here, summer biscuit, come on now. Yeah, don't let this stuff, but I still got sick. I ain't want to say nothing about it, but I'm going to expose him now. I'm going to expose Jesus. Joker left me out there. I don't know they had put Bojana, wasn't that? I was so sick, man. I said that was it. I was done eating for them crazy women. I try to help y'all out. I know you be getting it. Bring me a plate. You can't be eating from everybody. Try to help y'all out. I'm telling you now, I know they got it trying to go ahead on. Go ahead on. Joker be sitting at home, man, bed full of gerbils. I'm trying to tell you that these folks mess you up. These going to turn you around. You can't eat from everybody. I try to help y'all out. You can't drink from everybody. I brought you this drink. You take it right on back where you got it. Did I ask you for it? Did I ask you for it? Take it right back where you got it from. What we down here telling you believe, don't be stupid. Yahushua among them. He wasn't jumping off that cliff. He said, nigga, you saw how deep that hole is down there. Hold on, found a scripture. Thou shalt not tempt Yahuwah. Man, find you a scripture, man, and save yourself. Man, you been around and slip and you ain't where you need to be. And you ain't got no elevation, and it's a point sticking out there. Boom! From there, you just steady there, chewed up all the way down that mountain. But you gotta find, before you go do something, jump off to something, make sure you can read it. Isn't that right? Make sure y'all got some understanding. I'm helping y'all out now. Y'all all right? We're gonna get ready to go. Oh, Tahalala, Mr. Yahuwah. Can I say he's sitting here right here next to Louis. Yeah, right here next to Louis. And them niggas thought they knew you.